The Mandela effect offers a glimpse into the fabric of reality, showcasing artifacts of alternate timelines and versions of reality that have been consolidated into what we perceive as the dominant timeline. For many, spiritual awakening brings an expanded awareness of these phenomena, allowing us to notice glitches in the matrix, subtle inconsistencies pointing to something much larger. Today, we'll explore the Mandela effect in depth, how it connects to timelines, frequency, and consciousness, and why it reveals more about the mechanics of reality than we might initially realize. The term Mandela effect was coined to describe the phenomenon of shared alternate memories. It originated when groups of people remembered Nelson Mandela dying in prison during the 1980s, while others distinctly recalled him being released and becoming South Africa's president. This collective discrepancy is not limited to Mandela's case. It has expanded to other cultural and historical details, from logos to movie lines, leaving many to question the nature of reality itself. This phenomenon suggests that what we consider the past is not fixed. Rather, timelines can shift, consolidate, or overlap. The dominant timeline, our current shared experience, often absorbs fragments of alternate timelines, leaving residual memories as evidence of those parallel realities. To understand the Mandela effect, we must first explore the nature of reality itself. Reality functions like waves in the ocean. Potential states, possibilities, collapse into probabilities, and probabilities eventually solidify into actualities, physical reality. This process, long studied in quantum mechanics, was once attributed to the observer effect, the idea that an observer collapses the wave function into reality. However, a deeper understanding suggests it is not observation alone, but frequency, vibrations of consciousness that collapse the wave function. Consciousness, operating at specific frequencies, organizes potential timelines into the reality we experience. Think of reality as a vast field of infinite possibilities. These possibilities are gradually narrowed into structured probabilities and eventually into the solidified reality we perceive. The Mandela effect occurs when alternate possibilities, which once existed as distinct timelines, merge into our dominant timeline, leaving behind artifacts in the form of alternate memories. Frequency governs how we perceive and interact with timelines. Our personal frequency, the vibrational state of our consciousness, determines the timeline we align with. Similarly, collective frequency, the sum of human consciousness, influences the dominant timeline experienced by the majority. When our frequency shifts, either individually or collectively, we may experience timeline jumps, subtle or drastic changes in reality. For example, you may find yourself remembering a detail differently from the majority, or noticing discrepancies in how events are recalled. These shifts are not random. They are a result of frequency synchronization. Interestingly, two people can exist side by side while being on slightly different timelines. This is because frequency resonance allows individuals with differing realities to coexist, even if their perceptions of events or history don't completely align. The Mandela effect can be attributed to three primary mechanisms: timeline shifts. Collective timelines can shift, resulting in alternate versions of reality merging into the dominant timeline. These shifts may happen naturally or as a result of significant changes in collective frequency. For example, the alternate memories of Nelson Mandela's death could originate from a parallel timeline that was absorbed into ours. Retrocausality. The Mandela effect demonstrates how the past, present, and future are interconnected. Retrocausality suggests that future events can influence the past, just as the past shapes the present. This interplay between timelines can create glitches, remnants of alternate versions of events. Choice points. Reality operates on a system of choice points, significant moments when the direction of the timeline is decided. These choice points often occur subconsciously on both personal and collective levels. When a major choice point unfolds, alternate realities may be generated or consolidated, resulting in Mandela effect phenomena. The Mandela effect is more than a collection of strange anomalies. It is evidence of a much larger reality. It points to the malleability of time, the influence of consciousness on the fabric of existence, and the interconnection between past, present, and future. At its core, the Mandela effect reveals the dynamic nature of timelines. The dominant timeline we currently experience is a synthesis of countless other realities, consolidated through frequency alignment and collective choice. The subtle glitches we notice, such as logos appearing differently, e.g., Fruit of the Loom with or without a cornucopia, are surface-level clues pointing to much deeper shifts. These glitches indicate that massive, unseen adjustments to the timeline are taking place. Adjustments we cannot yet fully perceive. For example, minor inconsistencies like the spelling of a brand name reflect larger, invisible shifts in the structure of reality. As individuals awaken spiritually, they begin to perceive the Mandela effect and similar phenomena more often. This heightened awareness is a sign of raised frequency. The more conscious we become, the more we influence timelines, not just at a personal level, but collectively. Awakened individuals with their higher frequencies hold greater power to shape reality. This is because free will, a property of consciousness, expands with awareness. The more conscious we are, the more we can intentionally direct the course of reality, jumping timelines or influencing outcomes. By contrast, unconscious individuals tend to experience reality as predetermined or static. Their influence on timelines is more passive, dictated by external forces rather than conscious choice. Ultimately, the Mandela effect highlights the fluid nature of time and reality. It demonstrates how past, present, and future are not fixed, but are constantly interacting. This phenomenon challenges us to rethink our understanding of existence, moving beyond linear time to embrace a multidimensional view of reality. The Mandela effect serves as a reminder of the power of consciousness. By raising our frequency and expanding our awareness, we can actively participate in shaping not only our personal realities, but also the collective timeline. As we continue to evolve, we will likely experience more glitches, shifts, and anomalies. These are not errors, but opportunities to glimpse the greater mechanics of existence, a reality far more complex, dynamic, and interconnected than we may currently understand.